Hi, Algebra 1. This is an example for Lesson 21. We're going to be combining powers of exponents and combining like terms with exponents. To start off with, when you have these kinds of problem, x squared, y squared, x to the fifth, y to the third, remember to combine the powers of the ones with the like bases, so x to the squared, x to the fifth, and we're adding the exponents would equal x to the seventh. And then y squared, y to the third would be y to the fifth, and that's as simplified as it can be. For the second example here, we're going to combine all the m's, so we have m to the third, that's an m by itself, so it's a 1, and then m to the second, so we'd go 3, 4, 5, 6 to have m to the sixth. We have a p here, 1, plus the 5 here, so it'd be p to the sixth. And then we have 1x here, and then 3 here, so we have x to the fourth. And that is as simplified as that can be. Down here, when we're adding terms that have exponents, remember that we're not multiplying, so you're not going to be adding any exponents together. You will only be adding the coefficients. You first have to make sure that your variables are exactly the same. So here it's x squared y. This one is yx squared, but it's the same thing, x squared y. So these two are alike. This one's x squared y squared, so this one isn't like these two. This one's x squared y, so that one's alike with those. This one's x squared y squared, so it's alike with this one. Let's first add these three. So 2 plus 3 is 5, minus the 1 that's in front of that x squared y there, means 4. So we have 4 x squared y, and that takes care of those three terms. For these two, we have plus 1 x squared y squared, minus 4 x squared y squared would equal negative 3 x squared y squared. 1 minus 4, negative 3. For the last example, it's just a little bit longer. Just remember that they have to be exactly the same. Doesn't matter if they're not in the same order. Y m to the third p squared. This one has y to the third, so these two aren't alike. So looking at this one, we have y m to the third p squared. So these two are the same. And this one has y m to the third p squared. So it's also the same with these two. We combine the coefficients, the numbers in front, 3 plus 5 is 8, minus 9 is negative 1. So we have negative 1 y m to the third p squared. And then this one is all by itself, so we're just going to bring it down to y to the third m p squared. Just remembering that when you're adding like terms, you are not doing anything with the exponents. They stay the same. You're combining the coefficients in the front. When you're multiplying, that is when you add the exponents. These kinds of problems are different. And that's it. Except for one last promised thing, and that's a shot of Tiger. He's sitting right next to me. Tiger, say hi to 8th grade.